With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Right to the air is Burrow. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Four yards remain for second down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 84 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Burrow will throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. They failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Well, look there at Ingram's numbers from a week ago. 23 carries, 80 yards.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started. And they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Bonds. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy? Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Off the play fake. Bonds. He's got a man. Complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll snag about 5 yards down in the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Bonds. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
And that's the first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
There's some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Bonds.
That's complete to Traylon Burks.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Up the middle, Ingram. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Bonds. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him. Complete. And 3rd and 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Bonds. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. Now Burrow on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of it. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Burrow looking to pass. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. Got a man. It's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
1st down. Here's Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Well, for the offense, it looked like that drive had the makings of something good. They were starting to hit a groove, but the defense clearly had other ideas, not only to force the turnover, but to handle the scoring themselves.
Yeah, no panic in their eyes, was there, partner? Think about it this way. A Hall of Fame coach once told me the best characteristic he liked out of his teams was that they didn't flinch. This group, they got pushed back in an early series, kept their composure, and made a big play. They swung the momentum their way.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From just shy of midfield, Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, get me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. This is caught. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal and a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Harris looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Again, it's Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Damian Harris, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was Joe Burrow who took it himself for the touchdown run. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger. A good run there off right tackle, and in old school NFL football, the right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line. Ingram again, a 1st down carry.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. The Panthers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Ingram again.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Holding, offense.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw. Bonds. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Looking to throw on second down. Bonds.
Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They go play action here on first down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw again. A quick throw, but incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11th.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Jamar Chase.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Panthers have taken the lead.
And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
So out come the Bucs now.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there? Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Open man is Duvernay. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He finds his man. Complete. That's Brown.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. Second down at 5.
Burrow on play action.
They'll drop this underneath to Pollard, and he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
To the air again, Burrow. He finds his man. Complete. It's Brown.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Burrow on third down. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up.
Oh, a pretty surprising suboptimal start to the drive there.
I like that. Suboptimal, to put it nicely, right? Because you would think that with all the time they had on the sideline prior to that one, they'd come up with a little bit better play than that one. That was a disaster right from the beginning.
On second down, Ingram. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a second timeout called for by the defense. as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following it.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've got the lead right now, and last week they were able to defeat the Atlanta Falcons here as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. On first down, Bonds. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10.
Coming left, it's Ingram. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. They give to Ingram up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's caught.
And the Panthers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. And again, it's Ingram. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Burrow will throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
He finds Wilson.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Let's give credit to the defense. They got plenty of bodies to the point of attack and stop the run. But I just wonder if the offensive line let down a little bit, knowing that the big guy was getting the ball, and they just expected him to pick up a first.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Gesicki there to make the grab.
And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
To throw on 2nd down, Bonds finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now Ingram, he's now a loose football. The ball comes out.
The ball carried by the running back. Total on the play. Recovered by the offense.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Running right, this is Ingram.
And this is going to be a Panthers 1st down as good running gets them to about the 44.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. This is Ingram on 1st and 10, and he stopped immediately there. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Bonds. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Past the 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points.
Throwing after the interception, Bonds.
Oh, what a catch by Burks.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And a 20th carry now for Ingram.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 1st and 10, Bonds. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Throwing on first down. Bonds. Wide open receiver complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Ingram. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Ingram again. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
They'll look to throw. And that's caught at the 2. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
First down. Here's Burrow.
He's got Brown on the out route complete.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
The 71 yards on the ground here for Pollard. This is a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Now Pollard. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Pollard again. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Holding. Offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Pollard. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. On 3rd down, Burrow.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Holding. Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line, 2nd and 12.
Burrow looking to pass. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, the next-gen stat's going to show that sack carried out in just 2.5 seconds from beginning to end.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It will be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. And he will find his man on the outside. Needed 13. They got 14 on third down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Looking to throw. Bonds. Throwing left side, it's complete. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. On second down, Ingram. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will push the lead up to 5. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you? Because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game on the road, tight. And they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for Carolina, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.